Quick note, I actually got my chair and home health aid before I got a chance to film this video, but I felt like the points that were brought up were still important because of how much of a mess the American healthcare system is and systemic ableism. You know, the fun stuff. Pause here for title card. I've been bedbound for over a year. I am frustrated with my lack of independence. I want a power/electric wheelchair so I can regularly leave my own house without having to rely on other people.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, 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 trying to catch me riding dirty.
It's annoying that I, as an adult, need someone to help me go anywhere. I have no independence. When I have to ask others for help, it makes me feel like my life is completely out of my control and like I am a child. I'm just tired of all this nonsense. Now, I could live my life independently if I could get a power wheelchair. I could just go around the block or something by myself. God, I miss going places that aren't doctor appointments by myself. So of course I have my doctor write out a script for my insurance to cover a power wheelchair, but I keep getting bullshit about my health problems not being well documented. What the fuck does that even mean? What do I need to be well documented? Or I get told that it's not necessary for my health. Which I guess that's kind of true. Getting a wheelchair won't treat my chronic fatigue/ME or anything. But as a 25-year-old grown-ass person, I do not want to have to schedule my outings with when my sibling is off work. This is not the Victorian period. I do not want to have a chaperone. It's bullshit. I still date. Shocker. Disabled people are people who want human companionship. But I get so anxious because if I was to go on a date after the plague passes, I would need to ask any partner to help me get everywhere. That doesn't even touch on whether or not the place we're going is wheelchair accessible. So that involves a lot of snooping around Google Images. I feel like I take hours in order to plan a single outing. And that's just the destination. It doesn't take into consideration if the wheelchair can actually get there. If the sidewalk is cracked, there are sudden curbs, or if the ground is too steep. It just gives me a headache thinking of all the little things that I had never had to think of before, and whether or not they perfectly align. Like, I feel like I waste so much of my time now thinking about whether or not the sidewalks are even. I am blocked from entry into public space because the city can't get their shit together. So right now, my insurance won't cover my wheelchair.
Thanks, Obama.
I'm sorting through all the independent living organizations I can find, but here's where another problem comes in. So many of the organizations work with only kids and seniors. I guess because disabled people in their 20s to 50s don't exist. They just go straight from 18 to 55. And that's kind of the attitude that society has towards disabled adults in general. Disabled kids get all the sympathy and funding. It's just expected that people will become disabled as they age into seniors. But disabled young adults? Those don't exist. I know several disabled young adults who have gotten harassed in public for using their mobility aids, specifically canes and walkers. This can get so bad that some disabled young adults who don't look disabled, whatever the fuck that means, won't use their mobility aids in public. If someone has POTS, ME, CFS, and so many other invisible illnesses, then they'll just suffer in silence. For a lot of them, it's safer to risk their health than to have ableist assholes harassing them, which is its own form of danger. This attitude carries over to getting disability resources. For instance, I'm trying to get a home health aid and I'm coming up to a lot of problems where I have to offer extra proof because I'm still young and shouldn't be disabled. Believe me, I'll talk to Life's Congress member about that.
Hello, I wish to register a complaint.
It's easier for seniors to get the resources they need because obviously the old fogies' bodies will break down completely, whereas me and disabled young adults should be working. Your body doesn't have the right to break down on you until it's 55. It's in the contract. But fear not, there are organizations out there to help the young adults if they have a specific diagnosis. I get why communities with a specific diagnosis would start and fund organizations to support themselves. What's the other option? Wait for the government to see disabled people as people? Yeah, you would have better luck waiting for the cows to come home. Now, what the fuck does that even mean? The problem, as discussed in my last video on the Spoonie journey, check the card. The process of getting a diagnosis is long and expensive. It locks so many people without good health insurance or the green bits of paper society arbitrarily assigns value to for some god-awful reason.
This is why I prefer the barter system, to be fair.
So, the system is fucked. But until the proletariat revolts, it's what we're stuck with. At least there's memes. Well, I was stuck in bed, and you were stuck here with me. But now you may go and live your lives. Go, be cute, keep gay, be crime. Bye!
Julie, do the thing.
Don't freak out. It's not real.